I'm Briar. I am an undergraduate student at AUT, and I got involved with this project through Good Health Design. I did an internship and they linked me up with Denise Wilson to see how I could use design to, I guess, come in partnership with her research. So this is a storytelling artefact which communicates the layers of complexity of the context of Wāhine Māori who have experienced family violence. Yeah, and so this artefact is structured using a framework that comes from the research paper E Tū Wāhine, E Tū Whānau, which is the Māori creation pūrako, te kore te pō te ao marama. So that framework has been used to inform the structure of the box in a way that connects with te ao Māori. The E Tū Wāhine study looks at experiences of Wāhine Māori with family violence. It involves a bunch of interviews with these wahine that talk about their experiences of engaging with family violence response services such as WINZ, oranga tamariki, social workers and police. And it sort of unpacks how many of them have had very negative interactions with response services. So the study explains how, I guess, the strength of these women amidst great adversity, the adversity being their experiences of family violence, but also their experiences of engaging with response services. And it unpacks the strategies that they use to keep themselves safe amidst unsafe situations. And in doing so shows the great strength that Wāhine Māori possess, and kind of unpacks how these women need to be seen, I guess, holistically. Their great strength that they do possess needs to be recognised by response services, and the complexity of their contexts need to be recognised as well so that they can be responded to in a way that is mana enhancing. Yeah, that's more beneficial for them to get on a pathway towards healing, I guess. The first layer of the box, te kore, talks about things which entrap Wāhine Māori into their context of family violence. So each of these facets of the box is like an entrapping factor, such as shame or coercion. And these are things that entrap wahine into an abusive relationship. And so in breaking down the first layer of the box, this kind of symbolises moving past that first layer of entrapment and arriving at another box, which kind of shows how if wahine take the step to ask for help, they hit another wall when they approach response services because they face a lot of fear because often the systems fall short of the help that they need. And so this next box, the facets of this box talk about entrapping factors of the system, such as approaching a system which holds a history of colonisation, not knowing where to turn and ask for help because the information isn't easy to access, needs not being met by the system, and the fear that approaching the system can actually make things worse. And inside the box it also talks about these sort of four main fears of wahine in approaching response services, which is fear that their children will be taken, fear of racism and judgment, fear of systems that fail, and fear of unkind people. In breaking down this next layer of the box, we reach te pō. And te pō it's the realm of darkness, but it's also this place, this sort of fertile place for change. And this is kind of a place in a workshop situation to do a little bit of reflection. So there's these layers of fabric, and this change in medium kind of shows, I guess, like a change of heart, a new humility, a new softness. And this is about kind of taking a moment in a workshop to have a quiet space to pause and reflect on the way that we engage with Wāhine Māori, and yeah, do a bit of self-reflection in a sort of humble space. So as we kind of unfold these layers of fabric, it gets lighter, and that shows how that's the many phases of the night, moving from the darkest of darks to the lightest of darks towards the dawn. And then we reach te ao marama. This layer of the artefact. Te ao marama is the physical world of life and light, and in this realm of the box, it talks about the beauty and the strength that Wāhine Māori truly possess. And this is about, I guess, creating a new picture of Wāhine Māori, a true and existing picture that needs to be seen. And so within this kete, there are these little cards, and each of these cards has an illustration on it. And on the flip side talks about aspects of the strength that Wāhine Māori possess. So manaakitanga, their love for their children, what Aro Hā means, as opposed to maybe Western perceptions of love, this to turn towards, to share breath and share life. Yeah, that's sort of the artefact. Takes you on a journey from perspectives that maybe have biases or pre-existing assumptions, breaks them down, creates space for change, and then presents a new picture.